Well, hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica Leichtweisz. I've been working with kids with autism for a really long time, and I'm here to answer your questions about autism. So a parent sent a question in and said, why is parent training so important? My ABA therapist keeps talking about parent training. I'm really struggling to get through the day. I mean, we know that parents have more hats than ever, more roles than ever in 2020, and yet we're talking to you about parent training. Why is it so important? Here's the reality of the bottom line. Kids with autism don't necessarily have the opportunity to learn from their everyday environment the same way that typical kids do. So realistically, kids learn by experiencing life. Sometimes some children with autism, they struggle with being able to do that without some support and some modifications and accommodations. If as a parent, you don't know what those are, every day and every moment your child could potentially be being deprived of learning opportunities. For example, kids will typically learn from mealtime, from dressing time, from bath time, from playtime, from the transition time of going to the home and to the car. Those are all valuable learning experiences for children. And for some children with autism, they don't get to have those same experiences. But as therapists, we can help you to make small changes into your everyday routines to make sure your child is benefiting just as much as all the other kids do. The reality of it is even if you have a really great therapist, we come and go from a family's life. I worked with hundreds of families, over the last decade. And I'd love, some of them I still stay in touch with on Facebook, but the reality is that I can be the greatest therapist in the world and provide amazing one-on-one support to your child. But if when I leave, you don't know how to do what I do, your child isn't really going to benefit fully from it. The reality of it is it's not about 1 or 2 hours with a good therapist. It's about making sure your child can learn all the time the same way all the other kids learn. The reality is too is that sometimes, as a parent, you love your child more than anyone in the world, and you get them, you would think more than anybody in the world, but sometimes some of the nuances of autism as a parent you just may not fully understand. We can help you to understand why your child's doing what they're doing, and so you can respond to them in a way that's best for them, that's loving and supportive, and make them feel really, really good. So parent training, it is super, super critical. I will not work with the child one-on-one if a parent will not do parent training. It's part of my standard, it's part of my belief that a child will not benefit from instruction if parents are not involved. And if your therapist is asking you to get involved, I know that there's a million things you're being asked to do. And I can't even imagine how hard that is because I don't have my own kids. But what I do know is that it's really important. And if there's anything to take time for, parent training is one of them. So I want to thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoy our content, I want to let you know about our book that just came out. This became a #1 best-selling book on autism. I put a book out. It's an anthology. I didn't write it, but there's the stories of 12 autistic adults who share what autism means to them and really what it's like to have autism. And as a parent, what you need to know to fully understand your child. So check that out on Amazon. This is Autism if you want, and I will see you on my next video.